What good is having a great product or service if you don't have enough people coming to your site to buy it?
So this episode is all about traffic and how do you get organic traffic to your website. So if that's what you want to learn how to do, make sure you keep listening.
Welcome to Founders Connect podcast. We help lifestyle entrepreneurs to grow their business online and create a happier marriage.
Did you know that approximately 45% of marriages end up in divorce and 65% of all startups fail due to founder conflicts? Well, we're here to change that.
Each week we bring you an inspiring guest and practical tips to help you with business, relationships, and sustainable living. Now let the fun begin! Hi, I'm Cindy Pham.
And I'm Anthony Chansamuth.
And we're from Founders Connect. This week's fan shout out goes to Mush Boone from Australia, titled Great Content, Many Golden Nuggets. Really enjoying this podcast. Each episode has given me many practical takeaways, applicable tools to get my finances in order, even if you're not in a relationship. And Mish Boone has given us a 5-star. Thank you, Mish.
So are you wanting to increase your organic traffic and get more people coming to your site? Well, in this episode, we're talking about an organic traffic strategy. We're calling this the double stack technique. So Cindy, why is this important?
What good is having a great product or service if you don't have enough people coming to your site to buy it? Well, traffic equals money.
Okay, so let's talk about what are the top 5 mistakes that small businesses make when it comes to getting organic traffic to their website.
Well, the first one is social media trap.
What does that mean?
What else does it mean? It means spending a lot of time and energy on social media but not seeing a great or any return on investment.
Okay, so you mean like LinkedIn pods, Facebook, Instagram stories. They're fun, but how many sales calls have you booked as a result of all the effort you put into those things in the past 30 days?
Exactly. That's exactly the social media trap.
And what's number 2, Cindy?
It's losing money on paid ads. Unless you're investing a good chunk of change in Facebook ads, for example, 20% of your average sale price, you're really not going to get enough meaningful testing to make it really work, does it?
That's right. And who's going to be telling you this? Because certainly not the companies that stand to profit from you paying them to run ads for them. What's number 3, Cindy?
Put out average content. Oh my God.
So consider this. What are you most likely to share with your friends? An average movie or a great movie? I asked this question to Cindy this morning. Like, what was the last crappy movie that you can remember? Do you remember what it was?
No, I can't because I erased it off my head because it's just that bad.
Okay, and what was the great movie that you remember?
Alita, Battle Angel, yeah!
Okay, so we actually told, like, you told your brother about it, I told my friends about it, I posted about it on social media. So this is what happens when something is great and you have a great experience, right? Content is the same. If you have great content, then people will want to share it. They will share it. And if you have crappy content, nobody ever hears about it.
That's true, isn't it? So number 4 is not ranking on Google.
So is your content doing the Lionel Richie?
Hello.
Exactly. Is it sitting there going, hello, is it me you're looking for? Oh my God, terrible. In other words, right, is it getting 0 eyeballs and like after you hit publish and then you push it to Buffer or some social media tool that you've got that one time, do you really think that it's getting a lot of people looking at it beyond that initial publish? Probably not.
Yeah, the chances are no, unless you're really on the first page, isn't it?
Exactly. So what's number 5, Cindy?
Not promoting nearly enough or not at all. That's probably that's where a lot of companies fall
flat.
Exactly. Flat.
Yep. So most businesses we talk to put a lot of focus on creating and publishing regular content. And there's this message that a lot of them follow, which is you got to be like a content machine and keep putting stuff out everywhere all the time. And that really is not a great idea. This might be controversial, but what is more effective is to promote, like publish really great quality content, some content that might take you, 2 to 3 months to produce, and then spend a lot of time promoting that and getting that in front of the right people.
Exactly. And so did you know that one of the major factors of ranking content on search engine and generating traffic to your site is to have multiple popular sites with lots of traffic pointing to your content?
So SEO geeks call this backlinking or inbound links, and making this work requires doing a whole ton of work to reach out to popular sites, building relationships with them, and earning those backlinks. All right, Cindy, so what is the double stack technique?
This is a strategy that will help you increase your organic traffic. Doug Cunnington shared this awesome strategy on ahrefs.com. He was able to increase 407% in organic traffic when using this strategy, and he got to page 1 on Google search. The plan was to stack the skyscraper technique and guest blogging posting together.
Okay, so you're going to have to explain some of these things. So what is a skyscraper?
Well, the skyscraper is basically having the best content, blog, guide, whatever it is out there on their website.
And it's called a skyscraper because the way you do it is you look at a keyword, you search for a keyword, say bananas on Google, and then whatever comes up on the top 1, 2, 3 pages, you look at those results, look at the content that's appearing, and then try and find out how can you make your content better than what's appearing on page 1 of Google, right? So that might mean you make it longer. You might make it so that you think of a skyscraper, it's a very big building, right? Very high with different levels. So now you're looking at content that way. You're looking at it and going, okay, well, this piece of content might have, say, 1,000 words. So how can I make it better, right? So you might double that or triple that, and you're doing 3,000 words with videos and infographics and links everywhere and animations. There's different things you're going to do to make that better. That's why we're calling it the skyscraper technique.
You are listening to the Founders Connect podcast, helping lifestyle entrepreneurs to grow their business online and create a happier marriage. Now back to the show.
Okay, so what is guest posting?
Guest posting is where you reach out to the top sites in your industry or niche and create content for them. Well, so that's why it appears that you're a guest on their website.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take our listeners here through the 7-step process for the double stack technique. What's step 1, Cindy?
Publish a great piece of content, which actually Anthony has already mentioned before as the skyscraper content.
All right. And we also talked about how to create high conversion content on episode 16 of the podcast. So make sure you listen to that episode.
Yes. The second one is find a website in your niche that allows guest posts.
Okay, so Doug recommends here that you get a list of about 150 to 200 websites with the expectation that you will find contact emails for about 60 to 70% of them. You'll probably only get accepted for a guest post by about 5 to 10% of the people that you email, so plan accordingly.
In his case study though, Doug only needed 8 guest posts to reach number 1 on Google.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Okay. And what's step 3 of this process, Cindy?
So step 3 is to pitch the website on your guest post idea.
And one suggestion here is that you make a list of the top 100 sites, blogs, or podcasts that you would personally want to be featured on. Okay, so maybe you've been following them, you like what they're all about, or maybe you're presenting a challenging and a different opinion to what's being shared on there already, and then find out how to connect with those sites.
And the 4th step is make publishing the guest post simple, so easy for the guests to post on. So looking for existing guidelines for guest posts on the website if it exists. The goal here is to make it super easy for them to publish your guest post and minimize back and forth email exchanges. So I guess the main areas to look at is the word count range, the number of images, the resolutions of the images.
And what's step 5?
5 is to write the guest posts and include backlinks. I'm going to say back to your content.
Okay, so the key here is to make sure that at least one of the links that you put into your guest content is linking back to your epic skyscraper content. So your guide or whatever it is. Very important that you do not miss this step, or else this will be a hashtag fail for you.
Boing, boing.
And what's step 6, Cindy?
Follow up to make sure that the post is published on the guest posting site. You know, people are very busy running their sites and business, so they probably wouldn't remember you, so you better remind them.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to follow up a couple of times just to say, hey, how's that thing going? I'd really like to share this out with my audience. So just give them a reason to post that thing as soon as possible.
And number 7 is respond to comments and promote the guest post. So after guest post is published, make sure you go back regularly and respond to comments on that post.
Also make sure that you are promoting the post to your own list and your own social media channels. This really shows to the site owner that you care about helping them grow as much as you care about helping yourself grow. Okay, and it's really about building that relationship. So you can actually do more guest posts on their site, which gives you more opportunities to grow that traffic back to your website.
Yeah, and for future as well.
Absolutely. All right, just quick recap, Cindy. What are the 7 steps?
7th step is 1. Publish a great piece of content, skyscraper content. 2. Find a website in your niche that allowed guest posts. 3. Pitch the website on your guest post idea. 4. Make publishing the guest post simple for them so they can publish. Number 5. Write the guest post and include backlinks to your content so you can have traffic to your site. And number 6, follow up to make sure the post is published because people are quite busy. Number 7, respond to comment and promote the guest posts. That's all the steps you need to do.
So go out there, create amazing content and apply the double stack technique and let us know how you go because we'd love to hear that you learned about this on our podcast and that you went and made it happen.
Yeah.
So what next for people who are wanting to do this or maybe they're finding this is going to be really challenging for them?
We are piloting a new service to help small business identify where there are gaps in their ability to get traffic. To find out more, go to virtualtrafficengine.com.
That's virtualtrafficengine.com. We will link to that site in the show notes. Well, that's it for how to build organic traffic with the double stack technique.
Yes, so excited.
See you in the future. In our next episode, we're asking, are you in a toxic relationship? And what do you do if you are? Featuring special guest, Counsellor David Lawson.
Thanks for tuning in. And remember to live passionately,
purposefully,
and confidently. Till next time.